Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Tia Fulgia. I am from A4 2018. I will give an example of being a tour guide. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of our company, Lucky Tour and Travel, I wish you selamat pagi and selamat datang di Jakarta is our common greeting to greet you, which means good morning and welcome to Jakarta. Anyway, how are you today? Great. It's really nice to hear that. And did you sleep well at last night? Yes, this is good news. So you collect a lot of energy to our activities today, right? Yes, great. First of all, let me introduce our crew or crew bus. On your right side, we are accompanied by Mr. Rijal as our professional driver who has 7 years experience as a driver. Can you imagine that 7 years is not a short time, right? It was a very long time, so you don't have to worry about tour today. Ridwan as his professional assistant driver. He will help Mr. Rijal during the tour and he will keep our bus clean. And last but not least, let me introduce myself. My name is Tia Fulgia. You can call me as Tia for a simple. Do you know what I feel right now? I feel excited and a little bit nervous because I can stand here in front of you. Now I do not believe that I can stand here today. I feel like I'm standing in front of a big star like Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande, or Mariah Carey maybe. I would like to thank so much to Mr. Buddy and Mrs. Lenny that has given me this opportunity to participate in this activity today, so I can stand here as your tour guide today and can explain little information that I know to you all. It is my pleasure can accompany you guys, and please take us as your friend. So if you have a question or request, just raise your hand so I can answer a question and help with your request. I'm here to be your guide, so I hope you will enjoy this tour. For now, any question? No? If there is no question, can we start our tour? Let's go! Now, I would like to inform you all about Jakarta. Alright, now we are on Jakarta. Jakarta is capital of the Republic of Indonesia. Jakarta is a huge sprawling metropolis with the population more than 9 million people. In the daytime, number even increased 2 million when the commuters flock into the city to work and return home in the evenings. Located on the northern coast of Java, Jakarta has grown rapidly over the years, changed a lot of village process. In fact, Jakarta is a conglomeration of villages known as a kampung or hometown of village. The name of the old village can be seen from the main roads such as Tanah Abang, Kebon Kacang, Kebon Jeruk, Kampung Melayu, and many more, together with the number of Suraban, Jakarta. Now Jakarta has become a mega metropolis in a city. Jakarta is built on Whitefield Delta by no less than 13 rivers. Jakarta by passing right into the small island known as Kepulauan Seribu, a tourist resort of snorkeling and swimming. The southern part is Gede Volcano and Pangrango, where the cold resorts such Bogor, Puncak, Sukabumi, Bandung is located. As capital city of Indonesia, Jakarta is not only the place, the national government, and the provincial government. The city is also Indonesia political center. Moreover, Jakarta is also the nation financial center and trade. It is not presently, you will see Jakarta is a dynamic city that never exists, and Jakarta is the city that never sleeps. That is why you can easily find a traffic jam in Jakarta. Traveling in Jakarta is quite difficult because the layout of the city is confusing with traffic jam or horrendous, showing the city the faceless more crowd during rush hour, a few hours in the morning and at night. The current public transportation is still not adequate enough to alleviate the congestion. Alright guys, in few minutes we will enter Jatiwaringin Toll Gate. You can see by yourself this morning the street went filled with a lot of faceless that are going to school and some are heading off to work. All faceless come together and result in trouble traffic jam. If you want to do walk around Jakarta, the right way to pass the traffic jam is using a motorized rental service, or if you are in a hurry, so you're willing to lose a line or more to get there, then Jakarta Motorcycle Taxi aka Ojek might be the ticket for you. Jakarta Ojek Service consists of guys with bikes swinging around street center who usually shuttle short distance down lights and road, but will also do longer trip for a price. Agree on the fare before you set off and inside on a helmet and wear it properly. The ojek driver will inside your safe with them and that they all drive carefully, but this has little to do with reality. What locals normally pay to them is 5,000 rupiah for a short ride and 7,000 to 10,000 rupiah for a longer. But if you want to use an cashless way, you can use transportation service online. In Indonesia, there are many Android applications which sell transport service online like Gojek, Uber, Grab. It's very useful and easy for people to traveling. How to use it? Very easy. You just need to install the application on your smartphone and write your location and the location that you want it to go. Then the application will automatically search for a driver that is close to you to pick you up and drive you to your destination. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see the right side, there is unique transportation which you can only find in Jakarta. It is bajai. It's unique because usually other transportation have 4 wheels, but bajai only has 3 wheels, 1 on the front and 2 on the back. The color is bajai comes in orange and the radar is same as the motorcycle radar. Saida Tower. Saida Tower is the name of a building that serves the central office and is located on Gatot Subroto, Jakarta, Indonesia. Previous name of this building is a building garnished Gracindo and established long before the renovate on a large scale into Saida Tower. The name given to this building named after its owner, Saida Abu Bakar Ibrahim. This building was inaugurated in 2001. The history of the Saida Tower. Saida Tower has a long history. This building was originally built for 3 years, 1995 until 1998 by the BUMN PT Hutama Karya Persero with the number of floors 18. The first owner of this building is the name of PT Mustika Ratu Muryati Sudibyo. Saida Tower located on Gatot Subroto Street, East Jakarta, now empty without occupants. The building with 28 floors began empty since 2009. This building is quite magnificent. Status of Roman shed 12 of large poles that stand firmly right in front of the building, while at the front there are two large statues resemble Julius Caesar and two lion statues for indoors on large sculpture of man stand in the middle of the lobby with two small statues standing beside him. Value of the project to build a Saida Tower is estimated to reach 50 billion rupiah at the time. Pancoran Statue. If you ever come to Jakarta and have a chance to explore the capital city, you must have spot some monumental landmarks in several areas. For example, in Bundaran Hotel Indonesia, aka HI, you will see a pair of welcoming statues in the middle of a big font known as Patung Selamat Datang. You can also spot Patung Pembebasan Irian Barat di Lapangan Banteng, Sentral Jakarta, which was made in commemoration of the Irian Barat, now Papua Liberation. But probably the most famous of all is the Dirgantara statue, which is widely known as Patung Pancoran or Pancoran statue, located in Pancoran area in South Jakarta. The giant statue is pointing to an unknown place and is standing at height of 27 meters, while its height is about 11 meters. The statue was designed by Edi Sunarsono around 1964 until 1965 and built under the regime of President Sukarno with Insinyur Sutami as the architect. The construction spent as much 12 million rupiah, a house sum of many at the time. The Satria Mandala Museum, also spelled Satria Mandala Museum, is the main museum for the Indonesia Armed Forces, opened on 5 October 1972. The museum is located on Gatot Subroto Street in West Kuningan, Mampang, South Jakarta. Of land, the exhibition are divided among 3 buildings, and the grounds is the main military museum in Indonesia. The name Satria Mandala derives from Sanskrit and translates and a sacred place for the knights. The museum is open to general public and has archives for persons researching the history of armed forces. Indonesia has a culinary tradition where every region offers its own traditional food. The Betawi, as the natives of Jakarta are called, have many popular cuisines such as the ketoprak, gado-gado, kerak telur, roti buaya, and many more. Kerak telur is a famous delicious of Jakarta City, formerly known as Batavia. The native of Jakarta, known as the Betawi, has made this food since hundreds of years ago. Kerak telur is a snack mainly made of gluten, rice, and duck egg. It is served with dried shrimp topping and shredded coconut. Gado-gado, Indonesia or Betawi, also known as lotek Sundanese and Japanese, is an Indonesian salad of sliced boiled steamed vegetables and hard-boiled egg, fried tofu and tempe and lontong, rice wrapped in a banana leaf, served with a peanut sauce dressing. The term gado, or the verb menggado, means to consume something without rice. Gado-gado in Indonesia literally means mix, and it is made of rich mixture of vegetables such as potatoes, long beans, sprouts, peanuts, canned bitter ground corn, and kebab, with tofu, tempe, and hard-boiled eggs, all mixed in peanut sauce dressing, sometimes also topped with kerupuk and sprinkles or fried salt. Gado-gado is different from lotek, atah, or karedok, which use raw vegetables. Another similar dish is the Japanese veals. Roti buaya or crocodile bread in English. Roti buaya is always present in traditional Betawi weddings ceremonies. The Betawi people believe that crocodiles mate with only one partner, therefore, the bird is believed to represent the fidelity of married couples. During the wedding, the bread on the bride's side is noticed by the guests, and the condition of the bread is considered to representing the groom character. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all about our program tour today, and a little bit information about Jakarta. Thank you very much for your attention and participation. Hope you will enjoy the tour with our service. Our next tour will be continued by my partner Jenny Rubijen, that will replace me as your tour guide. Once again, on behalf of our company, I would like thank you so much. Thank you very so much to have our travel in your trip. Have a nice and enjoy trip. Go to Jakarta, and don't forget to check your belongings before leaving from the bus. And one more thing, Indonesia is not perfect, but Indonesia is awesome. So next time you can come back and see more beautiful places here and other Indonesia cultural uniques. See you on the next trip, and God bless you all. Bye bye.